Hi, this is Rick and thanks for joining. This is the Excel 2010 course and this is week number 4, and this is also part number 2 of 3 in this week's lesson. So today's topic is going to be on formulas, and so what I've done here is I've created a little chart here. I've got what I'm going to do is figure out the future value of money invested over time. And so that's a standard formula that you'll notice under, if I go to formulas and I go to financial and I go down to future value, where's it at? Right here. So if I go there, that's where that formula is at, but I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. And you probably want to experiment with these, so go under here and find, look for ones that you'd want to try out and experiment with. But anyways, I'm going to walk through future value today, and I'm also going to do a what if analysis, like a goal seek, to see how many years it would take to get to a certain value of total investment. So I'm going to start off in this box right here, or this cell right here. I'm going to go ahead and put that function. So I can either just type it out manually. I can do I can do equals FV for future value, and then hit tab, and you'll see it will populate the different parameters that I need to enter. So the rate that I want to enter is this interest rate right here, and then I'm going to do comma, and then my number of periods. I'm going to say I'm going to invest for 30 years, and then I'm going to say comma, and then every year I'm going to put in $5,000. So I'm going to click this cell here, and then I'm going to do comma, and my present value is what I currently have in savings. So let's assume that's $50,000. And then the type, I'm just going to let it default. You can have two types. You can have type 0 is end of the period where you make the payment, and 1 is the beginning of the period. I'm just going to leave it at the default of 0. So I can just back that out, close the parentheses, and hit return. And you see, if I have $50,000 and I add $5,000 a year and I make 6% return on all my investments for 30 years, I have $682,465. You notice it comes up as a negative. I showed you in the previous video you could put a negative on one of these numbers. The easiest thing to do to invert that is to actually just put an equals negative in front of the future value formula, and there you see it turns it positive. So I could go over here and experiment with this. So what if I was able to get 6.5% return instead of 6%? So now I jump up about $100,000, and maybe if I got 8%, I'd have over $1 million. So you can experiment to what's realistic and what's not realistic. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to do a what if goal seek here. So I put down here, what if we want $1 million in savings, and this is our current savings, what we have right now. We think we can get 6% return, and we have $5,000 to invest. So how many years is it going to take me to get to $1 million? And how that works is I'm going to go down here to future value. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the future value here, I'm going to put the future value formula again. I'm going to do the same thing here. My rate is going to be here. My number of periods is going to be here, which is blank right now. My payment is going to be the $5,000, and my present value is the $50,000. So then I'm going to close that out, and you see it's $50,000 because it's no time has elapsed. So with that said, I'm going to change that to show as a positive also. So what I want to do is I want to go here, and I'm going to go to Data tab. I'm going to go to What If Analysis, and I'm going to do a Goal Seek. So what I want to do is I want to figure out this cell here. This is my set cell, and I want this to equal $1 million. I think that's 1 million. By doing what? By changing cell B11, which is the number of years, and now I say OK, and now there you have it, 35.95 years, so 36 years in order to hit $1 million. So what I can do there is, now I could go in, let's assume this was 7% interest. I could rerun that formula again, goal seek, and now I want to do that cell. I want to equal $1 million by changing what cell? By changing this cell. And I'm going to say OK, and there you see a little over 32 years. This doesn't auto update like this one, the goal seek. You have to rerun it every time manually. So anyways, that's what I want to share with you today. Thanks for joining. Take care.